Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we are back with another lore video. I figured because of the recent announcement of Warhammer Total War 2 that we'd go into the lore of the 4 new races. And yes, Skaven is a race. The hint was there. Unless they blindside us with Tomb Kings, it's going to be Skaven. So today's topic will be the Skaven deity, the Horned Rat. So without further ado, let's begin. The Horned Rat is a deity of blight and pestilence, and he is the only god worshipped by the Skaven. He is worshipped by Skaven across the Warhammer world. However, his main place of worship is in the city of Skavenblight itself. Although he is not affiliated with the Chaos Gods until a certain series came out, he is definitely related to them in some way. He represents all that the Skaven are or wish to be. All Skaven are fanatical followers of the Horned Rat. None question his existence. Such respect is a product of fear, for the Horned Rat's eternal hunger does not discriminate between his children and the dwellers of the surface world. A devout Skaven will utter small prayers to the Horned God throughout the day, each prayer being a verbal slice of hate, envy, or malice. These prayers are answered often enough to give the Horned Rat validity in the minds of his followers. However, as stated before, it could be just from fear that they believe. Religious services are constantly held by the Grey Seers in honor of their sinister god. All Skaven are expected to be present at a mass at least once a day, even though no formal records of attendance are kept. Those who do not attend services open themselves up to all manners of criticism, including accusations of heresy, treason, and atheism, all three being major crimes in the Skaven world. And once you have been accused of one of those three, as a Skaven you don't tend to live much long after. This cunning god waits patiently for the great ascendancy, which is when his children will swarm across the world and devour it from within. Entropy is his mantra, and decay is his stock in trade. All things must rot, figuratively and literally, as the Horned Rat and his offspring are the reality of this simple truth. Blood sacrifice is common in the day-to-day worship of the Horned Rat. The Skaven fear that if the Horned Rat's appetite is not satisfied, he will devour his children instead. The form of sacrifice, a slave, Skaven or otherwise, as it is not as important as the sacrifice itself. There is no specific doctrine that governs who or what must be sacrificed. Young victims are considered to be the most potent sacrifices for the Horned Rat, while the blood of the aged and infirm is less desirable. The number of sacrifices made to the Horned Rat by his followers varies considerably depending upon their need. In times of war, the number of daily blood sacrifices can be staggering, sometimes numbering in the thousands. Skaven also increased the daily number of sacrifices that they fail to secure victory in battle, or suffer some embarrassing setback. The Grey Seers preach that victory cannot be won if the Horned Rat is unsatisfied with his minions, and thus any defeat or failure is a sign that he must be appeased. And with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our lore video. There is a little bit more lore concerning the Horned Rat, but that falls into Age of Sigmar territory, and I rather avoid Age of Sigmar. Maybe in the future, when they fix it. Maybe. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.